Hey guys, so I'm recording this like the day after the reaction while I'm editing. And I just want to give you guys a heads up that there's a lot of problems with this video. It starts glitching and messing up a lot, and there's some parts that are out of sync. And I tried my best, and I'm gonna try my best while editing. I'm still editing, and I'm gonna try my best to fix what I can, but there's some stuff that I can't fix. And I'm not that great at editing yet. I kind of learned how to edit a few years ago, and there's just some stuff I don't know how to fix still. So there's going to be a lot of glitchy moments. I just want to let you guys know because I kind of talk about it later on in the video in the third half, but the first two-thirds of the video got corrupted when I was recording. It stopped recording because my computer storage realized that it was too full. I've always had storage problems with my computer, and so it got full while I was recording and saved it as a corrupted MP4, and I couldn't play the video at first. So I was worried that this reaction wouldn't even come out. So it's a miracle, honestly, that you guys are even able to see this because I really didn't think I'd be able to save the video. I tried for like hours trying to figure out how to get it to work again, and I'll talk about it later on in the video. But yeah, it was corrupted and I couldn't get it to play for like the longest time at first, and I was freaking out. And by the last third of the video, I'm like depressed and tired because I was up late trying to figure out how to fix the corrupted part. So I finally got it to get fixed by buying this app that was able to save the corrupted video. But when it saved, it was still really glitchy, and it's never like that, but it's only like that because of the problems I was having with the corruption. So yeah, just know that if you see glitching and stuff, that's why. It was barely able to be saved. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know because it's gonna be very apparent throughout the video, throughout like most of the video. And I'm sorry about that. I should have ended the recording first and then tried to start a new recording so the storage problem wouldn't have happened. But my computer always has problems with the storage, and it got really bad because this episode is so long and I was recording for so long and getting so into it that I kind of lost track of the time. And about an hour into the recording, it just stopped and it got corrupted, and I had to start the episode again from that point. But luckily I was able to save that first two-thirds. It's gonna be glitchy that first two-thirds, but the last third of the video should be okay. It should be totally fine. Just know that that's why it's glitchy though. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the reaction onto the video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Melody, aka Annamel. Today we'll be watching the last episode of the Amazing Digital Circus. I'm sad, you guys. I'm really sad because like I've been excited for this episode all day. I had to wait to watch it because I had to get my hair done today, and I'm just sad now because it's just hitting me. This is the last episode and I'm like mourning. I'm really sad. I'm excited, but I'm sad. But yeah, I really enjoyed this show. It's been such a fun journey. I've been reacting to this show since the beginning, and it's one of the few shows that I reacted to on YouTube since the beginning, so it feels special. And I'm about to be done with it today. I'm like trying not to cry. I'm really sad. But yeah, theories for the last episodes. Is this the last time, the last chance to come up with theories or to talk about them? I think Bubble is evil. Or there's something big going on with Bubble. Like, we know that Scratch was the person who created the world with Kinger. He said that Scratch was his digital name. So that means Bubble isn't him unless he turned into Bubble somehow after abstracting, but I don't know how that would work. But I think Bubble has a bigger role to play because he was still alive after Kane died. And I think there's a reason for that. But I don't know. I think maybe Bubble is the other AI, but I don't know because Bubble said you really were the lesser of the two, and that kind of implies that Bubble wasn't the other AI, but he was like kind of antagonizing Kane, and I don't know why. Like, I feel like there's something bigger going on with Bubble, but I can't really bring the thoughts together in a way that makes sense. We already know a lot about Kinger. I think Jax, this is a theory I came up with the other day. I think Jax might have run over Gangle in the real world before they entered the digital circus, because we saw that Gangle has trauma with having been hit by a truck, and we saw that Jax is driven in the past. He has those flashbacks in episode 7 where he's been driving, and I think maybe he got into the car accident that led to Gangle possibly being paralyzed in the real world, and that's why her body is like red ribbons in the circus. Maybe in the real world she's paralyzed and maybe she's in the hospital, but then again, why would she have a headset? See, I don't know. I have theories and then I debunk them. But but yeah, those are like the main theories though that I had. I really hope that they continue to be friends like outside of the circus. At least Pomni and Jackson, Gango and Zubul. I hope that they all of them really, I hope that they all have meetings every year where they just are like, we should just hang out at a bar every year and just come and meet up on this day to celebrate the day that we escaped. And it could be just like an annual celebration of their friendship and of their survival of this experience that they shared together. But yeah, I really love this show and I'm gonna miss it so much. I just seeing this thumbnail is making me sad. Oh, and we saw, oh, that's gonna, this episode's gonna be crazy. Okay, and it's an hour long. I forgot it was so long. Oh my god. We're in for a treat, you guys. I'm scared though. I'm scared. The last time. I'm not ready. I thought I was ready, but I'm not. Why is it blank? I almost thought my computer was frozen. Oh, it's the intro again, like from episode 1. Oh wow, and it's different now because it's after Kane died. How are we still getting the intro after Kane died? The bubble must be controlling it or something. Everybody's sad. Everybody's sad. Same guys. You know, I always knew this intro was ominous. It's even more ominous now. Direct continuation. Perfect. What happened to his other eye? Did it get like sucked away? I don't remember.
Floor opened up and
that's convenient.
Jax.
What?
Come on, don't play this whole antagonist shtick. We all know that you care deep down about everybody. Don't do this bullshit of like, oh well, let's point fingers and just be angry because nobody matters and nobody's real, and it's like, come on, dude. You're just masking how you feel. Everybody knows it. Everybody sees it. Let's wrap this up, Jax.
This guy messed up in the worst possible way he could. Anything else you want to tell us?
Jax.
Well, I guess this is not the same because he's not like masking it by trying to make jokes or like make it seem like it doesn't matter. But I feel like he's doing that thing that he did or tried to do in episode 7, I think, or 8, where they were like all just sitting at the table after Kane was torturing them and they were eating their sandwiches and whatnot. And he was like, everything was fine before you two showed up. And it's like, you're forcing the antagonism. You're not that bad a guy. Like, come on.
Gets to mess up like this and everyone takes his side?
I mean, they asked him, you all asked him to help with Kane, and so he did. It was an accident.
Scratch was trying to make a brain scanner. I didn't.
Is he gonna start remembering stuff more now because Kane's gone, or is it because of the bucket still?
Scratch was trying to make a brain scanner. I didn't think it actually worked.
And that's how they all got in there? With the headset? It was a brain scanner?
I guess Kane found a way to get them working.
That means... I know what it means.
Congratulations!
Wait.
I guess you still get to hang out with Mommy after all, right, Rags?
Shut up, Jax!
Guess I'm... still...
I know.
Alone in the real world, I'm guessing.
I think I've always known. It just... for some reason... still hurts so much to hear it.
I know it hurts, but we still have each other.
Hang on, I think I'm missing something.
This.
Is it that Kane messed with their brains despite saying that he couldn't? And I feel it's pretty full circle. Pomni reaching out a hand to help Ragatha. That's really nice to see, especially since I just heard the song Mom Friend about Ragatha wishing someone would ask if she's okay.
Relax your body and mind. Deep breaths. And try not to think too hard about it.
You're so comforting.
I thought I could uplift everyone, but everything's gotten so bad.
I mean, you did at moments.
Am I stupid for even trying?
Out of all the people I've seen enter this place, I don't think any one of them adjusted as quickly as you did.
I was a nervous wreck. We've been here before.
Have we?
Yeah. Back in the Milden Hall Manor. I doubt you remember.
Well,
The first time she discovered how he can remember things in the dark. At least they're getting used to being able to conjure things on their own. That's good progress. And they're starting to process everything too. Well, almost all of them.
Never mind.
Come on.
I wish I'd cried a little more.
He's talking past tense. Is that him? Oh no, is that him? I really didn't think he would abstract for real. I thought that they stopped it from happening. I didn't list that as a theory. I really didn't think it happened. Damn.
What can we do?
Plot twist, that's Gangle.
Of
Or Bubble.
Of course he'd wait until there's nothing we could do about it.
Mm.
That's just so... God damn, Jack.
Yeah, that is him.
I'm sorry.
Why?
For what?
Why can't I cry for him?
Mm. I kind of relate to that actually because I don't really cry at funerals even when I'm always sad when the person dies, but like even if it's somebody I'm really close to, it's really hard for me to cry when people die. And I feel really guilty about it every time it happens. Like last year, opening up for a second, my dad passed away. And I felt really bad because even though I was really sad, I just wasn't crying because I think I have this defense mechanism where to stop myself from feeling the pain fully, my brain just doesn't allow me to cry. And it makes it harder for me because I just feel guilty about it. And it just makes me feel more sad and worried about it. But I think that might be what Gangle is experiencing, and that makes sense for her character because she has her happy mask and her sad mask, and clearly her emotions are a big part of her character arc and just her personality and her trauma and her flaws. So it makes sense that she can't cry when she feels like she should, and she cries when she feels like she shouldn't or doesn't want to. And that's something I relate to too. I used to cry way too much, and I felt even worse when I couldn't cry at funerals because I cry over stupid stuff. but now I don't really cry much at all over things anymore.
We were friends once. I mean, sort of friends. As much of friends as anybody could have been with Jax.
She always blames herself for everything with him. It's like how she was saying how she thought she failed Pomni. She just takes on a lot of emotional burden of everyone else. She blames herself for a lot of it. You could tell she's used to being the one who takes care of everyone, and when she can't, she really hates herself for it.
Something like the snowy summit.
That's what he was looking at in the snow globe in that episode 7, episode 6, episode 7.
Something happened between him and her.
You could tell it was a bad memory because of the way he was looking at it. And her must be Ribbit.
And Ribbit. Her name was Ribbit.
Yeah. I think I remember you mentioning her before.
I wasn't supposed to.
Mm.
After Ribbit was gone, I tried to comfort him. He told me to never mention Ribbit's name again.
Mm.
He made me promise.
That's why he was so mad when she mentioned it, sort of. She didn't mention her name directly, but she low-key did, though.
I still don't know why I did it. I just wanted him to know he wasn't alone.
I mean, you probably felt like you were doing the right thing in the moment, and with Ragnar being a people pleaser, she probably felt like she just had to do whatever she needed to do to make Jax feel better. And if he wanted her to promise that, then she just promised it. She just wanted to make him happy, you know. There's nothing wrong with this one. And maybe that's just what you thought would help in the moment.
I'm glad we're still friends.
Aww. That's wholesome as hell. It's such a beautiful shot too, and the music too, it just all comes together so wonderfully.
gonna do?
Make sure Gangle, Zubul, and Kinger are okay. They need someone like you right now.
Pomni, you've been one of the best things to happen to me since I got here. I trust you.
See, you are uplifting your friends. But now I'm worried that Ragatha's gonna abstract too. Just because it would be like a perfect sad twist right now. It would be like a sudden cut. But I hope not though. Okay. Just Jack's. Still bad though, but this feels pretty full circle from episode 6. What happened with the other abstractions? Are they still in the cellar? Because I forgot to mention one of my theories that I feel like a lot of people were like mentioning in the comments of last episode too. Will all the abstractions escape the basement? I kind of thought that would happen, and I forgot about that until just now. The cellar, I mean. So pretty. Can he unabstract, or would this make her abstract too? I wonder if it's like she could bring him out of it, or if she could go in it with him. Is it like a similar situation to like in Steven Universe when there's what do you call it? And there's, I think it's been a while since I watched Steven Universe. I cannot think of the word. But when a gem loses their mind, think of it randomly later. Hang on, this is bothering me actually.
6.5 hours later.
Corruption. That was it. Why can't I think of that? But I was gonna say, is it like a similar situation to corruption where they could bring someone else to be corrupted if they're too close to them, like how Jasper got corrupted by fusing with that one gem? Or can they be brought out of the corruption, well, out of the abstraction, by her giving them comfort? Because if that's possible, I feel like they should have figured that out way sooner. Like, how many people have abstracted, and has anyone tried that?
You need me. I can fix you.
I feel a bit complex though, to feel like you have to fix people. That's kind of like what Steven was going through. Now I'm just thinking about Steven Universe. Jesus, how real is this? Like, he remember that after coming out of it, if he comes out of it.
Make this the best funeral ever. It's what Zubul would have wanted.
Oh.
Remember, celebration of life.
Oh, this is like how she was acting in the McDonald's episode, because she has her happy mask. It's the same one before too that Zubul had gave her that episode.
Don't act like you don't like it.
What's happening? The people who actually ship them are gonna go crazy after that. Worst ship. Well, maybe not the worst, but I don't ship it. Like bully victim.
You just blame me for everything, don't you?
It's like an old style cartoon, like Looney Tunes, with the music. The Wile E. Coyote background, nice. Stop trying to make me laugh. I don't know whether to be sad or laugh or not. Is this just Jax's mind? Like, what's going on in his mind? Like different facets of his mind? This is kind of similar to Gravity Falls now. But I was reminds me of Owl House a little when they went into Bellows' mind. That one seems like the evil Jax from the adventure when they did baseball.
Why does that matter? Gay. Yeah, I mean, killing off the comic relief character?
He's always so meta. Is that the abstracted form of him behind that chain? Maybe that's the real one playing the piano. The vulnerable side. This is his real world memories. Doesn't look like a truck he's driving, but that looks like it was after an accident though. Ribbit, off mode.
Wait.
This is like after he just got to the circus.
It goes away eventually.
It's so smooth and silky.
Shut up!
They're always trying to cheer him up because he was so upset about being there, about being trapped there like Pomni was. In a way, it's like he was kind of trying to do that with her too, trying to be the funny one. But he was also just kind of trying to cope. But he did make her laugh though, and that's probably why she felt like they had become friends. And they did, even though he won't admit it.
I'm just mad it was you instead of me.
Well, yeah, you're not funny. Today's adventure was really fun.
This
I'm
is
glad
really
I could cheer
cool.
you up.
Ever done something that you regret?
Yeah? Have you ever breathed air?
I think he has something regarding that car accident, I think.
They were devout Mormons, and I wasn't. Take that.
It's pretty rough having religious parents who are like super into it when you're not. They try to put their views on you a lot of the time.
I still like you. A lot is fine.
There's something romantic going on with those two. It feels like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but they're really vibing.
Always felt like a disappointment to him.
Mm.
Like I could never live up to his standards.
This show is so relatable and so real.
When I lashed out, I was just as bad as him. It was confusing. It was like she missed. I became the target of all that.
I hate it when parents do that, when they bring their problems and just take it out on their kids, especially when they hate the other parent and they take that out on the kid because the kid reminds them of the other parent that they had the kid with. It's really abusive and really toxic and terrible, and I've seen it play out too many times in real life.
I told her something I regret telling her. Something deep and personal that I thought would get her off my back.
I mean, it's probably something she deserved to hear with how she was treating you.
I didn't know if she was just trying to make me feel bad. I never found out the answer.
Because you ran?
I just ran.
Yeah.
I definitely overshared.
He didn't want to share that much information. He got vulnerable and he's caught off guard by it now. He's probably going to start closing up and shutting down a little bit emotionally.
It's embarrassing.
It's okay to have feelings, Shax. Even bad ones. I think that's something I'm still learning sometimes.
Your secret's safe with me.
I knew there was something romantic there.
Now's a bad time. I can come back later.
That would be cool. Good. If you ever tell anyone about this, I'm never speaking to you again. Sound good?
Oh, that was just bad timing.
I was such an idiot!
He beats himself up so much. You could tell that that was because of his upbringing, that he just beats himself up for having feelings because he's so used to his mom lashing out at him for anything he feels. What he was saying about how if he reminded her of his dad, then she'd be mad, and if he showed weakness, then she'd be mad. And I kind of relate to that because I feel like, I'm not gonna get into it, but I feel like I have a family member who's similar in some ways, where it's like I'm not allowed to talk about things without it being a bad reaction, and it can be really hard, and it makes you suppress a lot of your feelings. And that's something I'm still trying to work on, especially now that I'm doing reactions, because I feel like I'm not as reactive as I need to be because I've gotten so used to holding stuff in and I don't know how to let it out anymore.
That corny backstory out of a Hallmark movie? Nah. Really got you, though.
We finally understand why he does all of this. It's like a lot of deep-rooted trauma that he just has been experiencing for years. It's really hard to undo that sort of wiring in your brain.
You want to team up?
Now,
Okay.
What's up with Ribbit?
Damn, he started avoiding her after that. And that might be why she abstracted. And maybe that's why he got so triggered when Pomni was like, don't you think that's why people abstract if you act like you're the funny one all the time and suppress your feelings? Because he feels like it's true. I feel like it's kind of ironic too, because if he just kind of kept hanging out with her and acting like everything was normal, it would actually like lower the chances of her telling anyone else about what he told her. But it's like if he keeps pushing her away, then he'd have more reason to like open up to Kaufmo about it and maybe be like, hey, Jax told me something personal and now he's avoiding me. And that might be why him and Kaufmo stopped being friends after she abstracted.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
I don't know.
It really hurts to see, especially when you know why he's doing it, and it's just like, it's painful. It's like a train wreck where it's like, you know why it's happening, but you can't stop it. Especially because it's all happened already.
Stupid mistake to do
Here
the
we
thing
go.
that ends
Here
all
we
of this.
He said, here we go again, like what he said to Pomni. I wonder if that's something his mom said to him a lot, or his dad. He's trying to work up the courage to talk to her again, but it's gonna be too late when he finally does.
Don't be afraid to reach out to me.
And now he felt like Ragatha was trying to pry every time she tried to reach out to help him too. And that's why he's so mean to her.
As pathetic as she looks.
He kind of just became a bit of a bully.
You gonna cry?
Mm.
Looking like this? I'd move.
That's probably how his mom talked to him.
You're not supposed to miss me. You're not supposed to love me. This isn't how this is supposed to go.
As much as you might hate yourself like more than anything, that doesn't mean other people do too. It's kind of funny how she just has to hug his legs because she's so short.
You always have to go and complicate things.
I feel like you're kind of complicating things for yourself a lot too, Jax.
I don't want to go.
And don't. It's like a shipping edit almost, but not just shipping. Well, there you go. You cried eventually. Ooh, those drawings. They were looking really good. I'm gonna miss their dynamic.
Doesn't that hurt?
I've been through worse.
And that was full circle too. Her catching the glitch from Pomni, like Pomni caught it from her in for episode 1. Wait, what? Is Kane alive, or is this? His finger has the bucket on his head. And Jax is in there. Is this real? What? Did he reboot? Kane's alive. Let's go. I kind of missed him. Was he alive? Where is he? What is this? The Void? And Bubble. Right, we haven't seen Bubble.
Was I truly that bad?
He's stuck in the Void and he can't interact with them. Is Bubble showing him this to torture him more?
They tried to delete me.
They weren't trying to delete you. They deleted you by accident. Or is that last scene just what Bubble was showing him, but he didn't show the part where they were sad about it? What even is Bubble? Is he an extension of Kane? Is this the real world he's going back to? I'm sorry, Dad, you're a party hat now. He's learning all about them in the real world, their social medias and whatnot. I wonder if these photos are like from the real people who worked on the show, like the writers and animators and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Hang on. Oh, for sure. Well, I already knew a lot of them anyway. Rising Real Estate, stars Susie Ackerman talks with Property Plus about farms, finance. Daisy Bell, my girl Daisy Bell, are pretty gosh darn good. That's why he was singing the song. Author and illustrator. This must be Gangle. This is Zubul. The video cut out at first, so I don't know if you guys saw me saying, but I was pausing at this part and realizing this is Zubul because of the triangle thing. She's a bartender and because she has a triangle head. Sorry if my energy is lower right now. I'm having trouble with the video recording. It didn't save and it got corrupted and I'm really stressed about it, and it's 2 a.m. and I'm tired and I'm just worried that I won't be able to save it. Because they recorded, but it won't let me play the video. It's saying that the file type is unsupported, even though it's MP4. First 2/3 of the reaction might be gone, and I might have to re-record it. I'm really stressed. I hate my computer so much. I'm always having problems with the storage, and it won't let me change the drives, and I just hate it so much. This is like my third thing that I'm trying, like third or fourth thing, this repair app that I just downloaded just to see if it would repair the corrupted video, because I tried VLC player, that won't play it. I've tried something else that almost gave me a virus. I had to delete it real quick. I don't even remember what it was called, but wouldn't recommend it. It was some other player. It just didn't work. It's been a long night, guys. So yeah, I'm tired. Slowed down the video so I could pause, and then it's still going so fast. But it corrupted because the video was an hour and it just automatically stopped when it hit to around an hour, a little more than that. Triangle is a place you can go when there's nowhere else to go. So Triangle is the name of the bar then? Okay, it's 32%. It might not even work. It didn't work the first time, and now I'm trying to advance repairs, see if that works. Exploring Giant Abandoned School, that's Pomni. Abby Adventures, that's her YouTube account. Join me and my friends as we explore this 100-year-old gigantic building. We'll be discussing history, uncovering secrets, and of course sharing the urban legends surrounding. It's so weird to think of them all as like real life live action people. When they get out of this, it might switch to live action. That's gonna be so weird.
I turned them against me.
He's
And for
learning,
what?
but is it too late for him to come back?
Is their free will not what made them alluring in the first place?
He really has a lot of admiration for humans.
They
Ooh.
abandoned me.
And there's the anger. Maybe there's like 2 AIs inside him, and like maybe that's the Scratch side coming out. But that wouldn't make sense because Scratch was the first abstraction. But you know, the guy who I feel like Scratch turned himself into an AI. And I thought that was gonna be Bubble.
I'm sorry I did this to you, buddy.
Am I right? He did put himself in there? Ooh. The lesser of the 2. He put him inside the other AI. But what is Bubble then? Just his thoughts? And why was Bubble still there when Kane got deleted?
I still love you.
You know, I never programmed you to say you loved me.
I know.
He just does. And are they not getting out of the world? Their trepidation makes sense.
I want to give you control of this place.
That's a good idea, because he does like humans and find them alluring, so it does make sense to see what they would do, what kind of world they would create.
Gonna take some time to build up any kind of trust between us again.
That's understandable.
Despite all that, it's good to have you back.
Yeah, this episode's huge. Kane died, and then he came back, and he removed the other AI. He's telling them what happened, showing them.
Pomni, Abigail Brooks. She's still an accountant, but she seems to have opened up more and is hanging out with new friends more often.
They're all gonna hear it in their voices. This is crazy. We're getting everything. We're learning everything about everyone. 5,000 views is pretty good.
She's made many friends, and it looks like she has a strong, genuine connection with them.
That's good.
She seems happy.
There's really a strong theme of newfound family and building strong newfound family with Ragatha. First with Kinger and then with Pomni and the others. And now in her real life too, she's done that with friends that she's made. Wholesome and good to see after everything that she's dealt with from her mother and her past with her family, her blood family. Seeing her build this new family that actually supports her and loves her and that she can help support too is very wholesome. She was in the hospital, okay, good. But she's not paralyzed, that's good.
She's gotten a new job at a small design firm.
That's good, because I don't think that fast food job is fulfilling her. Even though she was trying to bring passion into it during the adventure because it was a sense of familiarity, but those jobs are draining. And she actually got to be an artist like she wanted to be. That's really cool. Hopping around with different jobs, like how she was changing up her look. She was just trying to find what works for her and what she was comfortable with. And she did mention that she liked bartending, so she'll find herself with her appearance to become more comfortable in her body too.
And open their own bar.
Oh wait, my bad. Sorry, I missed that at first. That's his daughter then? Right, and that's his wife. She's pretty too.
Good dad. They appear to have...
He is a good dad. This is really cool. But what about Jax? Sad movie night with the sad loser. Is that him or is that a friend of his? But they're wearing purple. I don't know, let me just listen. That's him. It's good. He looks cool.
Is any of this actually real?
Not sure about mine, though.
Well, maybe you've got more confidence than you thought.
Yeah, I was just wondering, is this stuff that happened before they entered the circus, but that's the part they forgot? Or is this stuff that's gonna happen after they leave? Like, is this real? But these are their lives. Are the happy endings real?
Abby is out there, living her best life. And here, I'm just Pomni.
So the real thems are still out there, and this is like the AI version of them then, right? That just remember putting on a headset and don't remember their lives after because it's not like the real them. It's like that episode of Black Mirror, you know, like the Star Trek one where they were in the virtual world but they weren't real. They were the virtual version of the real people, and the virtual versions of them were being tortured by the guy who was playing the game. I don't remember exactly, but it's something like that. He's a shy artist. Felt that. So this is all the people who have been in the circus. You haven't seen that guy with the purple dinosaur on the right. So these are all the ones that abstracted. And they don't even need to go on adventures anymore. They're just doing stuff that humans do. Playing board games, drawing. It's pretty cool. And he's actually learning about humanity too. So this way everyone's happy. They get to live normal lives and he gets to actually learn about humans and spend time with them and actually maybe build real bonds with them. This is a lot better. And she's playing baseball again. That outfit was really cute. Yeah, that's really pretty. Omni's too. Queenie, all of them. It's like an aquarium now. But I wonder, was Pomni actually close to fixing Jax's abstraction? Or was she just subtracted too? Ooh, I think it worked. I gotta buy it. Oh no, that does not look actually like it worked. I'll probably buy it when I finish this. This is so wholesome. He can actually just hang out with them for real. But what about the other AI he let out of his head? I thought we'd see like a manifestation of it and see it talking and stuff. But maybe he destroyed it and it's not able to talk, but he just let it free. Wow, this feels really full circle because they're eating at the table again, just like in episode 1. But Jax isn't here. But they're just gonna stay abstracted? Wow. Well, I guess they still exist in the real world. So it's just this version of them that's abstracted. So Jax isn't dead. But still, I'm kind of a little unsatisfied with that. But I guess if they saved him, I guess maybe that'd be unrealistic. This is pretty cool. This is cute. But it's crazy how there's no way for Kane to fix them once they abstract. This is really cute though, this art style and everything that's happening. Wait, does Ragatha have a crush on Zubul? What is she blushing at? Oh wait, she's blushing because there's like loves coming from Zubul's room. It must be Zubul and Gangle because they're having sex because now they can have sex. That's what everyone was talking about. Now they can have sex. And she heard it. She heard them having sex. Okay. Wow. You see their real lives now? Do they know each other? Or are they just gonna cross paths at this bus stop? Gangle, Zubul, Ragatha, Pomni, Kinger, Jax. Yeah, Jax looks pretty cool. They all live in the same neighborhood, I think. Unless this is them all going to CNA. Wow, this is crazy. Just seeing them all in live action, seeing them all together in the real world. Even though they didn't talk, it's just crazy seeing them all in the real world in the same place. Wow. This series was beautiful. It really was. I really loved it. It had so many real moments and it was so relatable. All of the struggles that Jackson, Ribbit, and just everyone was going through. Everything was just so relatable and so real, and it really hits you because it's like it's really experiences that you've gone through, that a lot of people have gone through, a lot of people relate to because they've all, not all, but like a lot of people can identify with the feelings and with the struggles. Everything that Jax is going through with his parents is just real struggles, and it's like the type of real problems that you don't want to talk about, that you don't want to highlight sometimes. Sometimes that is hard to even write about in stories like this because you don't want to think about it. Usually people use stories as like a way to escape it, but I really applaud the show for identifying those struggles and those issues and flaws that people have and just facing it head on and making it part of the story and making it something people can identify with and realize that they can grow from and just move on from. And it doesn't have to be like this forever struggle thing that holds you back forever. It's something that you can just keep going, you know. The show it was so good. Like the animation was amazing and beautiful, and just the art style was beautiful, and characters and their arcs and everything was beautiful. Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to see everyone who abstracted unabstract so you could see Kinger and Queenie together again and just helping Jax again, but they're all alive still in the real world, so they're all still okay. And now the ones that are left in the digital world, they don't have to abstract anymore because they don't have to go through those struggles anymore, because now life can be good in the digital world and things could be better for them, and they can come to peace with the fact that they're still in there forever because they're still also outside too. It's this crazy dichotomy where it's like they're trapped in there but they're not really, they're free, you know. They're free at the same time, but like the digital versions of them are always going to be inside, but now they made peace with it and now they can create their own world with it because Kane has given them control and he's learned and grown from everything that happened. And I'm really glad that he learned and decided to give them free reign, because that was like the best idea, the best thing he could have done. I think his character arc was really good, just seeing him grow and learn to find this way to make everyone happy and make himself happy too, because that was his biggest thing. He was always so hell-bent on making them happy and doing something to please the humans and learning more about them, but he couldn't get close to them because he was the AI and he was just building this world for them, trying to make them happy, but they just wanted to live normal lives and they just wanted more control, and he was the one taking control. But when he relinquished control, it allowed them to actually build a world where they were happy and for him to get closer so everyone wins in the end, you know? It was like the perfect resolution. But yeah, this show was beautiful, and just seeing everyone grow, seeing Pomni grow to be more confident and more at peace with everything when she was struggling when she first got there, and just seeing Kane's character arc was really huge. And Jax, he didn't really learn right away in the digital world, but when Pomni talked to him, I think even though it might have been too late, I don't know, maybe they can still save the people who abstracted, because I feel like Pomni was close. Maybe they left it open-ended on purpose for us to kind of imagine our own endings, or maybe they've just kind of come to peace with it, like you do when someone dies in real life. You kind of have to move on from it, learn to live, you know, still afterwards. And the fact that Jax is still alive in the real world is huge too, but I don't know. I do think that he did learn his lesson in the end, though. Learn that he made mistakes, and learn that it's okay that he made mistakes, and learn that it's okay to feel negative feelings, and that even though he hates himself, other people can still love him and still want to be there for him and care about him. And his hatred of himself doesn't take away from other people's care for him and love for him. And yeah, this show just hits deep. Man, it was so deep. Anyway, I'm gonna stop recording now because it's getting long and I'm worried that this one will get corrupted too. It's almost 40 minutes somehow. But yeah, I love this show, and I'm gonna make some comics about it. I really love this show, and I'm really sad that it's over, but I can't wait to like hear you guys' thoughts and theories on it, and see reactions and hear other people's theories and just everything. I'm still gonna keep investing in this show, and I think I'm gonna read fan fiction and stuff and just really dive into it still. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Let me know if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next one.